Mount St. Mary's basketball is celebrating its 100th year. It's been a century marked by success, by championships, and by an unforgettable legend. Today, the Mount meets another storied squad, LIU. The Blackbirds are also a program that has reached great heights, whose winning tradition was forged by one of the game's coaching greats. Coming up, two of the NEC's most renowned institutions grace the hardwood next. Down, we say, not that time. And Beidler on the break, 3-on-2, Kaju to Goode, back to Beidler, and the foul in the first half. Beidler, fresh off the bench, laying it in.
6'6", athletic, can shoot the jumper, can defend, and can take it to the basket.
Oh, nice feed inside from Manigote to Boyd. On two with the basketball, we say being checked by Goode. Two first-team All-NEC players. Kelly Beidler for the clutch.
Big time jam.
The Karam. Three on the way, and good for David Hicks. And LIU turns it over for the 6th time. Jeremy Goode off the broken play. Shawn Atupem, Hall of Famer and longtime mentor here. Jeremy Goode with a steal. And Goode, 1-on-2. Kelly Beidler with the follow.
Foul line. So Milan's got to remind his guys, you got to go inside.
LIU goes inside to their forward, Johnson. Not a lot of second chances now for LIU. Look at Goode. Wow, how quick is he? 16:20 left in the first half, 13-point lead. Make it 16 for Mount St. Mary's, and LIU needs time. Gene Kaju hitting the three-pointer. 2 for 7 from downtown in the game. Kaju, this guy can score it.
But they need to start making shots.
And Madison misses there. Boyd, and one. And Kaju with a steal. 16th turnover by LIU. Shawn Atupem, and one. And Manigote with a rebound. He leads the NEC in rebounding. Three-pointer good for we say. Down on last year's NEC championship team. Will Holland left wide open. Can't do it. The rebound for Tyrone Madison, the veteran. He's a senior from Toronto. Another three, and this guy has the touch from deep. Michael Culpo, the freshman, doubled up LIU. 67% from the field and 55% for the game. And the lay-in goes for Mike Harvey, the freshman. Altatino is standing by with the victors.
Well, thank you very much, Dave, with head coach Milan Brown and, of course, Jeremy Goode, our star of the game. Jeremy, let's start with you. When you go up against a fellow point guard like Jaytona Wisse, who is really regarded as one of the outstanding guards in this league, as yourself, does it help get you a little extra jacked up?
Well, it always gets you motivated. You know, you get a little extra juice to come out and want to perform better because you're hoping that he's going to bring his A game. So hopefully I want to bring my A game every time I step on the court against a guard that's pretty much one of the premier guards in our conference.
I thought it was very interesting how you guys just had balanced scoring across the board. 5 players in double digits. You got everybody involved. This is not a one-man show here.
Oh, no, definitely not. We're not a one-man show. We never been. We focus on defense, and, hopefully defense leads to offense. And as you've seen, pretty much we got a lot of players on the team that can put the ball in the hole. And, it just worked out for us. We got after them on defensive, and it made it look easy on the offensive end.
Now, you guys played a very tough schedule early on. In fact, that Georgetown game just sticks out like a sore thumb. But now it looks like you're really getting it together. Can you tell the difference in getting this team in sync as opposed to earlier in the season?
Well, Coach didn't want to set a schedule that he would consider being easy. We played those prestigious schools that's known for basketball. And, we hope that it would lead to us to, to be better in our conference. And right now it's showing that those games that we lost, although they were close, we lost them. We still feel that those games helped us and prepared us for our conference.
Jeremy Goode, thanks for your time. He's our star of the game.
Thank you.
And now, of course, Milan Brown. Well, Jeremy says he appreciates the fact that you scheduled tough early on. I guess it's paying off right now.
Yeah, right now I need him in the press conference after those losses. He might have helped me even more. But yeah, it was good. Having a tough schedule is always difficult. Having 9 of our first 11 on the road, and then with 2 league games on the road wedged in there. So we knew it was going to be a tough road, but we're hoping that it prepares us for the stretch run in the conference. And right now, I like where we are mentally. We're more so worried about Mount St. Mary's rather than our opponents, and we just figured if we can just concentrate on us and do the things that we practice, then hopefully we can have some good games. We didn't think it would turn out like this, but we'll take it.
You've won 5 out of your last 6 now, and it looks to me like on both ends of the floor, everything is cooking. How much better could you possibly play?
Well, I'm hoping a lot better, to tell you the truth, is because it's so early in January and you'd hate to fizzle out down the end. And every game is going to have its different challenges, and we're just trying to make sure that we play one game at a time. And I think that's where we got a little caught up early in the season. We had that losing stretch. We were thinking about the conference play and conference championship, and we had to tell the guys March is a long way away. Let's take care of January right now. So, but we're going to try to continue to get better. I think we do have room for improvement, and that's what's exciting to me as a coach. We can improve even after a win like this.
Milan Brown, thanks so much for your time. Fellas, the man has a smile on his face. That ought to tell you what happened tonight. Back to you.
With good reason, Paul. 80-54, the final. Mount St. Mary's victorious. And two of the top front court players in the NEC grew up playing in the same driveway. Our Paul Dottino sits down with the Atupem brothers of Mount St. Mary's.
Well, thanks very much, Dave. I am with Sam and Shawn Atupem from Newport News, Virginia. Now, the roster says Sam is 20 pounds bigger than Shawn. But, Shawn, I understand you are disputing those statistics.
Yeah, I am. He's not that much bigger than me. He's bigger than me, but not about 20 pounds.
At least not since Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
I know I'm a lot stronger. I know that.
Yeah, he got
How
that
often
one.
do you fellas get a chance to go home and be with the family and friends and have some quiet moments?
We don't get to go home too much, but whenever we do get to home, we cherish the time we get at home. Spend a lot of time with family, just, you know, relaxing, healing up most of the time when we get to go home. So,
Shawn,
nice.
Why don't you tell me how many times you think you and your brother have played one-on-one since you first picked up a basketball, and who do you think has the better one-loss record?
Well, I couldn't even begin to count how many times we played one-on-one, but I'll say Sam has the better win-loss, but I'm coming up though, like, because past few times we played, I've been getting my W's up, so I'm gonna catch him sooner or later.
Okay, so what's the scouting report on Shawn? What does he do well, and how do you beat him?
Well, Shawn, he's basically a quicker, more athletic me. He takes a lot of my post moves that I have. He has a quicker first step, but he loves going right, so I kind of use that to force him back to his left. He has a little bit of trouble.
Shawn, what about Sam?
Well, Sam is sort of a slower, less athletic version of me. Like he has good post moves, you know, but he loves coming over his left shoulder, you know. So I usually just make him go back left the same way he do me. So we both do that.
So now, when you're both in the game at the same time, I'm sure both of you want the ball. Do you have a little kind of communication thing going there as to who's going to get the ball and who's going to do what?
It's kind of like whoever's rolling at the time. Like if I just score a basket and then Shawn knows that I'm going to be the one that's probably going to get the ball next. But if Shawn gets the basket, then I know that we're going to go to Shawn. So.
Shawn, how much has it helped you guys to have been playing basketball your whole lives together? I mean, when you talk about chemistry, this is the ultimate chemistry.
Yeah, it helped me a lot. I mean, Sam already being here 2 years before I got to the Mount. So he already knew the system and the speed of the college game. So he helped me a lot as far as the game went. Yeah.
How much pressure was there when you decided to finally come here, knowing that he was going to be on the floor with you?
I think it took some of the pressure off because I felt like Sam's going to help me. You know, I'm not going at it by myself. Sam was there to help me, and I was more relaxed coming here, ready to learn and ready to work. And
what about taking on that big brother mentality? I mean, that was a whole new set of responsibilities for you.
Yeah, I mean, me and Shawn, we've always been pretty close our whole lives. So knowing that he was coming here, I was definitely excited for it, and I knew he had a lot to learn. It was just, was he ready to listen to it? And at first, it was a little adjustment period. He had to listen to me because he knows I'm gonna constantly be in his ear all the time.
To me all the time.
Every little mistake he does, I tell him about it. But he's come around. It's helped him progress in this game a lot quicker than it might have taken if I wasn't here. And I see progress every day.
That is Sam Atupem, that is Shawn Atupem, and there's one thing for sure, the fans at the Mount, they know they've got a whole Atupem full of basketball. Thanks, Dave. We'll see you later.
And tonight's NEC Scholar-Athletes are LIU softball star Blaire Porter and the Mount's own Tayvon Jackson. Porter was awarded a prestigious Jeanette K. Watson Fellowship, while Jackson, a math and computer science major, maintains that 3.25 GPA.